Hello friends, good afternoon and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta and I welcome all the aspirants for CAT 23 and the other management entrance examinations which will be in and around the month of November. So I welcome all of you to our next session in which we'll be discussing some of the wonderful questions of algebra. So friends, this is part number 3 for this session on algebra. I hope all of you are in good health and your preparation for CAT 2023 is going on a right track. So friends, welcome back once again. I hope I am clearly visible and audible to all of you. So if I am, please quickly mention it in the chat box. Sonali, hello, how are you? So friends, this is our next session for algebra and this is part number 3. I hope you would have seen the previous portion, the previous parts of algebra that we have conducted for all of you. In these sessions, basically we are taking some questions which are expected to appear in CAT examination. Or in simple terms, what we are doing is we are conducting these sessions so as to cover different types of questions, different variety of questions, so that we can cover each and every topic, each and every concept in the chapter of algebra. All right. So without wasting any time, let us quickly start with this session. So we'll be doing somewhere around 9-10 questions in this session, and all these questions will definitely ring a bell in your mind. Okay, so I have selected these questions. So we'll be taking on these questions one by one, and I want each and every one of you to be solving these questions right now. So if you are there in this session in the live format, or even if you are watching the recording of this session, try to solve each of these questions. Try to uh, basically uh, like uh, give your 100% for each and every question that we'll be taking on in this session. Okay, so let's quickly begin. The first question will appear on your screen. Please take out a piece of paper and a pen so that you can do some rough work on that, which will definitely be required for each and every question that we'll be doing. Okay, so the first question in on your screen now. Now to start with a very easy question, the question of simple equations. The questions further in this session will not be easy. So those who have done a proper preparation for algebra and they are looking for some more questions for revision, then this session will definitely help all of you. The sum of the ages of Priya and Chetan is 73. 4 years from now, the age of Chetan will be twice as the age of Priya. Find the present age of Priya. Now, for most of these questions, I'll be giving you the efficient way of solving these questions. So you can use whatever way you are using. I will be giving you an efficient way so that you'll be able to save some time. Even if you are able to save, let's say 10 to 15 seconds, then that will also be enough in case of CAT examination. Hello, Prateek. Hello. So all of you focus on this question and try to give me the answer for this one. You have to find the present age of Priya. There are 4 options A, B, C, and D. So post your answer in the form of option A, B, C, or D. Come on, quickly. All right, Sonali, good. One answer. Okay, so let's start solving with this. Now we have 2 people, Priya and Chetan. Now what you can do is you can start by assuming their present ages, but I'll start by assuming their ages 4 years hence. Okay, an efficient way of solving this. So 4 years from now, the age of Chetan will be twice the age of Priya. So age of Priya, if it is X 4 years from now, then age of Chetan will be 2X. Okay, so this is 4 years hence. All right, now if I'll write their present ages, so present ages of Priya will be X minus 4 and Chetan will be 2X minus 4, such that the sum of these two is equal to 73. So I can equate the sum of these two as 73 and get the value of X. So it will give me 3x minus 8 is equal to 73, and the value of x will come out to be 27. Now the value of x is 27. I have to find out the present age of Priya. The present age of Priya is x minus 4. The value of x is 27. So x minus 4 will be equal to 23. And yes, 23 will be the correct answer for this question. So Sonali, the answer that you have given is absolutely correct. Okay, probably you would have assumed, you would have started with their present ages. Now I have not started with their present ages. I have started with their ages 4 year hence. But both the methods are equally efficient. This is another way of solving this. Okay, now let's move on and look at the next question. The answer for this question is option D. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2 on your screen, an arithmetic progression. An AP has 23 terms where the sum of the three middle terms is 111 and the sum of the last three terms is 201. What is the 20th term of this arithmetic progression? Again, I'll give you a minute or so to solve this question, not more than that. Quickly, just make the equations and find the value of A and D, using which you'll be able to find out the 20th term of this series. Not a very difficult question. You just need to understand a few things about arithmetic progression. Okay, ज़्यादा difficult question नहीं है, आराम से हो जाना चाहिए. Any answer? Okay, so let's start solving this one. Now again, a more efficient method. Now, first of all, the sum of the three middle terms is 111. Okay, the sum of three middle terms is 111. So if I'll take these three middle terms as k, a term before this k minus d, and a term after this k plus d. Okay, so these are the three middle terms where k is the middle term for these 23 terms. So the middle term is k, one term before that will be k minus d, one term after that will be k plus d. Okay, I'm writing these things, but all these things can be done in your mind. Mental calculations is very important. Okay, now the sum of these three is given as 111. D will get cancelled, and I can say that the value of k will come out to be 111 divided by 3, that is 37. Okay, now what is k? K is the middle term. Which term will be the middle term if you have total of 23 terms? If you have a total of 23 terms, then the middle term will be the 12th term of this series. Okay, so if you have 23 terms, then the middle term will be the 12th term of this series of this arithmetic progression. And if A is the first term and D is the common difference, then you can write that A plus 11D, that is the 12th term, A plus 11D is equal to 37. So this is the first relation using A and D I have made. I'll explain this again. The sum of the three middle terms was given as 111. So I've assumed the middle term, which is the 12th term, as k. So one term before that will be k minus d, where d is the common difference, and the term after that will be k plus d. From here, I have got that k is equal to 37. I could have done that directly 111 divided by 3 will be the middle term. 111 divided by 3 will be the middle term. Okay, so middle term, that means the 12th term will be a plus 11d. The general form Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d for an arithmetic progression. So the first relation that I've got is a plus 11d is equal to 37. Done. Now the next is the sum of the last three terms. The sum of last three terms, that means 21st term, 22nd term and 23rd term. The sum of these three terms. So let me add all of them. So it will be a plus 20d, a plus 21d and a plus 22d. Okay, the sum of these three, that means 3a plus 63d is given as 201. Taking 3 common from here, I will get a plus 21d is equal to 67. This is another equation. So I have two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. And you can solve these two equations to find out the value of a and d. Once you have got the values of a and d, then you can do anything with this arithmetic progression. Okay, so you have two equations. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1 will give you the value of d. Okay, a will be cancelled. So 21d minus 11d, that is 10d is equal to 30. So the value of d will come out to be 3. मैं इसको ज़्यादा elaborated way में solve नहीं कर रहा because these are linear equations in two variables and you can easily solve them. So the value of d has come out to be 3 and the value of a will be 37 minus 33, that is 4. So I've got the values of a and d and now I can find out the 20th term. Okay, so 20th term is a plus 19d, that is 4 plus 19 into 3. 19 into 3 is 57. 57 plus 4 is 61. So 61 will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. So Shraddha has given a correct answer. Sonali has given a correct answer. Also Sonali has given the values of A and B. Good Sonali. Good. Keep it up. All right. So the correct answer is option A. And now we are good to see the next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is a very simple question, straightforward question of logarithms. You should not be taking more than 45 seconds to answer this question. 45 seconds to answer this question. Come on. There's a relation that is given between A, B, C and D, and you'll have to find out the value of log of A into B into D to the base C. I'll wait for another 30 seconds and then I'll start solving this. Come on, all the students who are present in this session, please try this question. Don't give up. Okay, so even if you know a little bit like some concepts of logarithms, then you will be able to solve this question. Just spending one day on logarithms will make you solve such type of questions in the examination. All right, chalo, start karte hain. Now we have to find out the value of log of a, b, d to the base c. Okay. Now if I can write the values of a, b and d in terms of c, okay, then I'll be eliminating a, b and d and here I'll be getting c raised to the power something. So c and c will be same in base as well, and then we'll be able to find out the value. Okay. So I need to find out the value of a, b and d in terms of c using this relation. So the value of a in terms of c will be c raised to the power 5 by 3. B will be equal to c raised to the power 5 by 4 and d will be equal to c raised to the power 5 upon 6. Now let's do the substitution. So log of A is equal to c raised to the power 5 by 3 multiplied by c raised to the power 5 by 4 multiplied by c raised to the power 5 by 6. Okay, and the base is c. This will now become log of c raised to the power 5 by 3 plus 5 by 4 plus 5 by 6. Now you just need to add powers in the next step. So it will be log of c raised to the power, if I take LCM as 12, so 20 plus 15 plus 10, that is 45 upon 12, and the base is c. So the final answer will look like 45 upon 12. Log of c to the base c will be equal to 1. So 45 by 12 will be the final answer. Now simplifying this, it will become 15 upon 4. So yes, 15 upon 4, that is option A is the correct answer for this question. ओके सो सिंपल एक बहुत सिंपल सी प्रॉपर्टी यूज की है मैंने लॉगरिथम्स की एंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट आई एम एबल टू गेट द आंसर द प्रॉपर्टी वाज log of a to the base a if these two are same is equal to 1. So here I had log of c to the base c is equal to 1, which is what I have substituted and got the value of this expression. The answer is 15 upon 4, that is option A. Let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4 is a very common question that you will do when you are solving the questions of quadratic equations. A very common type of question. So read it and quickly find the answer. Anand and Vinod solved a quadratic equation in X. Anand made the mistake while solving in the constant term. So the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so Anand made a mistake while solving it in the constant term. So Anand made a mistake in this term. Okay, and the remaining part of the equation he has noted correctly. Okay, and he obtained the roots as -4 and +9. On the other hand, Vinod made a mistake in the coefficient of x. That means Vinod made a mistake in noting down the value of b and obtained the roots as 6 and -4. We have to find out the correct roots of the equation. Yes, any answer? If you have even a little clarity about quadratic equations, 30 seconds is what needed to solve this question. Okay, now this particular concept is used in this question. You need to know how we can find out the value of sum of the roots and product of the roots using the given quadratic equation. So sum of the roots is minus b upon a and product of the roots is c upon a. So sum of the roots will depend on the values of b and a. Product of the roots will depend on the values of c and a. All right. Now let's look at each of these persons one by one. Anand made a mistake in solving in the constant part. So Anand had noted down the value of C incorrectly. Okay, but he has not done any mistake with the values of A and B. So I can say that whatever roots he will get, the sum of the roots should be correct because it depends on the values of B and A, and he will get the incorrect value of the product of the roots. Okay, so Anand would get the correct value of sum of the roots. Fine. So I can say that from the roots of Anand, the sum of the roots should be correct. So sum of the roots, that is -4 plus 9, which is 5. So 5 will be the correct value of sum of the roots. Fine, this is the first part. Now look at the second part. Look at Vinod. Vinod made a mistake while writing the value of B. Okay, so that means Vinod has noted down the value of A and C correctly. Vinod ने A और C का value correct note किया है. Since the product of the roots depends on the values of A and C, so from Vinod's roots, I can say that the product of the roots will be correct, not the sum of the roots. So that means 6 multiplied by minus 4 should be the correct value of product of the roots, which is minus 24. Okay, now you have to find out the correct roots of the equation. Okay, so pick up those options, pick up that option in which sum of the roots is 5 and product of the roots is minus 24. In the first option, sum of the roots is 5 but product is not minus 24, it will be eliminated. From the second option, the sum of the roots is not 5, eliminated. The fourth option, the sum of the roots is not 5, again it is eliminated. If you look at option C, sum of the roots is 5 and product of the roots is minus 24. So option C should be the correct answer for this one. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Nobody has given the correct answer, but I hope you all have understood what or how should this question or such questions should be solved. Okay, let's move ahead and look at the next question. Next question is slightly difficult. Slightly difficult. Find the range of the given function. You have to find out the range of the given function. Under root of 2 minus 4x minus x square. This one is difficult and options are also very close. Look at the different types of brackets which are used in the question, open interval and closed interval. Okay. Be careful with this. Okay, now this one is slightly tricky. Okay, so let me help you in solving this one. So let's understand the solution. Now look at the value inside the square root. It is 2 minus 4x minus x square. Angela has given the answer. All right, good. So 2 minus 4x minus x square is the value. I'll take negative sign common and will write it as x square plus 4x minus 2. Okay. Now I'll find out the range of value of this and that will decide the range of value of under root of this value. Okay. So let's say this is equal to k. Now I'll look at the bracket inside the bracket part, x square plus 4x minus 2, and we'll find out the range of this, or I'll plot the graph of this and then I'll plot the graph of negative of this function. Okay, now to plot the graph of quadratic, I'll first of all convert it into a perfect square. So to convert it into a perfect square, I'll add and subtract the square of 2. I'll add and subtract the square of 2. Okay, why square of 2? Coefficient of x is 4, half of 4 is 2. So that is why half of the coefficient of x, uska square karna hai and add and subtract. So this portion and this portion will give you a perfect square. So that is x plus 2 whole square minus 6. All right. Now to plot the graph of this function, let's start with this. So first of all, the graph of y equal to x square. So y equal to x square, this will be the graph. Now from here, if I want to plot the graph of y equal to x plus 2 whole square, the entire graph will be shifted on the left hand side by 2 units and the graph will look like this. Okay, the new dotted line. Wait, I'll draw it with a different color. So this is the graph of y equal to x square that I have already drawn. Next, the graph of y equal to x plus 2 whole square will look like this. The entire graph will be shifted towards left by 2 units. So this is y equal to x plus 2 whole square. ठीक है? So पुराने वाला ग्राफ मैं इरेज कर देता हूं. Okay. Now I have to plot the graph of y equal to x plus 2 whole square minus 6. Now minus 6 will take the entire graph downward by 6 units. So entire graph will be shifted downwards by 6 units. So the graph will come here and the new graph will look like this. Okay, something like this. So this is the graph of y equal to x plus 2 whole square minus 6. All right, fine. Okay, by mistake, I've displayed the answer, but fine, no problem. We are just looking at how to solve this question. Okay, so y equal to x plus 2 whole square minus 6 इसका graph मैंने plot कर दिया. Now the next graph will be for this expression that is given on the top of the screen, negative of x square plus 4x minus 2. Now if I'll put a negative sign, so fx, the graph of fx is given, the graph of minus of fx, it will completely reflect along the x-axis. Okay, so the final graph will look like this. So it will be completely reflected along the x-axis. So the graph that I've drawn with green color now, this is the final graph, and this point will be equal to plus 6 and downwards it will go up till infinity. Okay, so this is the final graph of this one, right? Okay, so this is the final graph. Done. So now I can say that the maximum value of this function, the maximum value of this function, the maximum value of the under root, whatever is inside the under root is plus 6. The maximum value is plus 6. Now the minimum value that it can take will be 0 because inside the square root sign, the value cannot be 0. So since the maximum value of this is 6, the maximum value of the function will be equal to under root 6. So yes, it will be equal to under root 6 and the minimum value will be equal to 0. So the final answer will be starting from 0 up till root 6, both included. Alright, so this will be the final answer and that is option A. Sonali and Angela both have given the correct answer. Right, let's move on to the next question, question number 6. Question number 6, a very easy question. 5a minus 4 modulus b is equal to 48. You will have to find out the number of integral solutions for this equation. The number of integral solutions. Number of integral solutions. Okay. All right, Angela. A few more seconds. I'll start with the solution. Now I'll start by looking at this modulus b. Now modulus b will be written as b if b is positive, and modulus b will be written as minus b if b is negative. Okay, so I'll start by considering one value, one case. So case number one will be when b is positive. So if b is positive, the equation will become 5a minus 4b is equal to 48. And look at the integral solutions such that the value of b is positive for any random value of a. Okay, so a and b. I can see that if a is 12 and b is 3, just by hit and trial. If a is 12, 5 into 12 is 60, minus 12, 4 into 3 is 12. So 60 minus 12 is 48. This is one of the solutions of this equation. Now using the logic of special equations, I can say that whenever the value of a will increase by 4, the value of b will also increase by 5. Okay, so value of a will increase by 4, that is the coefficient of b. The value of b will increase by 5, that is the coefficient of a. So in this case, both the values of a and b will keep on increasing. So whenever a will increase by 4, b will increase by 5. Okay, so 16 comma 8 will be the next solution. You can check it. Okay, then again keep increasing the value of a by 4. The value of b will keep increasing by 5. And likewise, you will see that, you will observe that there will be infinite number of solutions for the values of a and b. अभी तो मैंने सिर्फ b को पॉजिटिव कंसीडर किया था. I've just considered b as positive and I have got infinite solutions. So there is no need to make the second case because already I have got the answer. The number of solutions for this equation will be infinite. Right? A very simple question it was. Let's move on towards the next question. Again, an easy one. So how many two-digit numbers with non-zero unit digit are there such that the two-digit number obtained by interchanging the digits is more than 3 times the original number? It is more than 3 times the original number. Careful. Any answer for this easy question? So we are looking at two-digit numbers. Okay, so let's say this two-digit number is AB, which can be written as 10A plus B. Okay, Sonali says answer is option D. Okay, Sonali check karte hain. So the original number is 10A plus B, and the number formed by interchanging its digits will be written as 10B plus A. Okay, so the statement says that the two-digit number obtained by interchanging the digits, that means 10B plus A, is more than 3 times the original number 10A plus B. Okay, so I have an inequality here. Okay, so this will be 30A minus A, that is 29A, will be less than 7B, or I can write that B upon A will be greater than 29 upon 7. Now 29 upon 7 will be somewhere around 4 point something. So B upon A should be greater than 4.1 something. So B upon A का value 4.1 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. Okay. Now I'll start by assuming different values of A. Since A cannot be 0, so I'll start by assuming A as 1. Correspondingly, the value of B. Since B upon A should be more than 4.1. Okay, B upon A 4.1 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So B cannot be 1, B cannot be 2, B cannot be 3, B cannot be 4. So the value of B starts from 5. 5 upon 1 is 5, which is greater than 4.1. Then value of B can be 6, 7, 8 or 9. So when A is equal to 1, we have 5 possibilities of B. Now let's look at when A is equal to 2. Now when A is equal to 2, the value of B cannot be 8 because 8 upon 2 will be equal to 4. So value of B can be 9. 9 upon 2 is 4.5, which is greater than 4.1, right? So we can have only one value. When the value of A is 3, I will not have any value of B because I need B upon A to be more than 4.1. So B has to be more than 12.3. 12.3 se bada single digit number we don't have. Okay, so how many cases do we have in this? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there are a total of 6 cases. There are a total of 6 two-digit numbers. So the correct answer, yes, it is option D. Okay, let's move on to next question, question number 8. What is the number of real roots for the given equation? A good question this one is. Number of real roots for the given equation. Not an easy question, but it's a tricky question and you should know how to solve this type of questions. Any answer? चलिए start करते हैं solve करना and meanwhile the students who can find the answer they may do that. The first step is a substitution. So x plus 1 upon x, I will substitute this as k. So squaring both sides, I'll get x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 is equal to k square. So from here, x square plus 1 upon x square will be equal to k square minus 2. So I'll substitute this in the equation and this in the given equation. So the equation will become, I'm writing it on the left hand side, 12 times k square minus 2 minus 91 times k plus 194 equal to 0. So this equation will become 12k square minus 91k plus 170 equal to 0. Okay, now you will have to factorize this equation. So 17 into 3 is 51 and 40. Okay, so 12k square minus 51k minus 40k plus 170 equal to 0. So factorization के लिए I'll take 3k common. So it will be 4k minus 17 and minus 10 common. So it will be 4k minus 17. So upon factorization, I'll get 4k minus 17 multiplied by 3k minus 10. So from here, the values of k can be 10 upon 3 and 17 upon 4. So these are the two values of k that I will get. Okay. Now what is k? K is x plus 1 upon x. Okay. Wait, I'll do it with a different color so that you'll not have any problem. So k is x plus 1 upon x. So first value of k is 10 upon 3. So doing cross multiplication, it will become 3x square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Now in this case, you will observe that the value of d is b square minus 4ac, that is 100 minus 36, which is 64. Now this is a positive value of d. D is greater than 0. So I will have two real roots. Okay, two real roots from here. Done. Now from the second value of k, x plus 1 upon x is equal to 17 upon 4. So it will be 4x square minus 17x plus 4 equal to 0. Again, you will observe that d is greater than 0. There is no need to find the values of x. We just have to find out if the roots are real or not. So d is greater than 0. So again, we have two real roots. So a total of 2 and 2, there will be 4 real roots for the given equation. Okay, so that's it. The answer will be option D. The number of real roots will be equal to 4. Now moving ahead, looking at question number 9. Again, a question of quadratic. A group of students equal in number to the square root of 1/3 of the whole class is selected for a national level science project. 14 students are selected for a state level science project, and the rest of the class, which forms 6 by 7 of the class, were given leave. Find the total number of students in the class. Now, there are ways of making this question easy. It totally depends on the variable that you will assume at the beginning for the total number of students. So total number of students के लिए जो value, जो variable assume करोगे, that is the most crucial thing. Now square root of 1/3 of the whole class. So I'll assume total number of students as 3x square. Okay, 3x square if it is the total number of students. Square root of 1/3. So पहले 1/3 किया x square and square root of x square is x, right? So the number of students who has been selected for national level science project will be x. All right. Square root of 1/3 of the whole class. So 1/3 of this number will be x square and square root of that will be x. So this is a very important step of assuming the total number of students. You could have assumed it as x, you could have assumed it as x square, whatever. But this is the most important part to basically reduce the amount of calculations. Okay. Now for state level project, 14 students are selected and the rest of the class forms 6 by 7 of the total number of students. Okay, fine. Rest of the class forms 6 by 7 of the total number of students. So now you can make an equation which will be the sum of these three. The sum of these three will be equal to 3x square. Okay, so I'll equate 3x square is equal to x plus 14 plus 6 by 7 into 3x square, that is 18 upon 7 x square. Now taking the values of x square on one side, 21 minus 18, that is 3 upon 7 x square is equal to x plus 14. So 3x square minus 7x minus 108 equal to 0. Okay, so now you can simplify and get the value of x. Okay, so simplify करते हैं, इसको factorize करना है. So 3, then 108 will be 7. एक second, 70 and 28, 98. So it should not be 108. I was observing. So this should be 98. All right. So 7, 7 and 2. So 21. All right. So 3x square minus 21x plus 14x minus 70 minus 98 equal to 0. So upon factorization, 3x common liya. So x minus 7 and then 14 common liya. So 3x plus 14 equal to 0. Okay, so x minus 7 and 3x plus 14. So the value of x will be equal to 7. Negative value is eliminated. So x ka value 7 aa gaya. That will give you the total number of students. Total number of students was 3x square. So it will be 3 times 49 and that is 147. So 147 will be the total number of students in this class. All right. Okay. So that is the answer of this question, option D. And that was the last question for the day. I hope you would have liked these questions. You would have learned something. Try to do practice of similar type of questions. If you are not getting these type of questions, then keep attending the sessions that we are conducting for all of you at BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel. All right. Now, also the students who have not started with their CAT preparation and they want to start by joining one of the batches at BYJU'S Exam Prep. So yes, friends, new batches are available in which you can enroll using the link that is given in the description of this session. So CAT 2023 comprehensive program, the complete details are given on your screen. Also, if you want to join this program, why not avail some scholarship? So get up to 90% scholarship on all CAT preparation programs. The next scholarship test is being conducted on 14th of May at 11 a.m. So please do register for this examination. CAT 2023 retaker strategy. So if there is anyone who is a retaker for CAT 2023, so 9th of May, that is today at 7 p.m. Srinivas sir is conducting a beautiful session that will help you in devising a strategy if you are a retaker. So please be a part of this session and avail the benefits that you will get from all the information that Srinivas sir will be sharing with you. Also, at on the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep, you can brush up your basics by attempting daily section-wise quizzes. So please download our application from Google Play Store and start attempting these quizzes. 500 most expected CAT questions, the series which started on April of 6, will continue for all of you on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. So please do subscribe this channel so that you will not miss any of these sessions. Friends, thank you very much for being there, for being a part of this session. You can get social with us on all these platforms. Have a wonderful time preparing for CAT examination. Bye-bye.